today we've got a good matchup in store between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Tampa Bay Rays. Digging in next will be Starling Marte, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For Arizona, the right fielder, number 2, Starling Marte.
First delivery to him on the way. Ball 1. One and one to the D-backs leadoff man.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Striding in, Tim LeCastro.
The second baseman, Tim.
Here comes the first pitch. Ball 1. McKay is a strikeout master on the mound. It will not be uncommon to see him reach a double-digit strikeout total when he goes out there. He uses that to his advantage in just about every start.
He sure does, Matty V. And I think one of the keys for him is he gets ahead in the count early. You'll know if he's on when he gets strike 1, strike 2 early on, and then he expands the zone, has great command of his pitches, and has a knack for making hitters chase pitches out of the strike zone.
Ketel Marte is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Now the pitch.
That's outside.
Hit back up the middle. Adames brings it in, and he'll make that play look easy as the throw is in time to end the inning. Striding into the box. Joey Wendell. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Ji-Man Choi will be next. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. The 3-1. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Here comes Marte, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Batting second, the first baseman, Ji-Man Choi.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Now it's 2-0.
Well, I'll tell you, he doesn't look very comfortable on this mound right now. This mound isn't the same one that he pitches at home. I know they all look the same, but they're not all the same.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
The 3-1 pitch. Finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2. And that misses for ball 4. And it's first and second now with nobody out. So coming to the plate, Austin Meadows, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes. Too high. Ball 3.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Wendell on second. Choi at first with no outs. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. Now to the plate, Hunter Renfroe. He's set and the pitch.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe. Bases loaded here, nobody out. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Looking up is Peralta. Gone! It's a grand slam.
Well, it seems like only a couple of minutes ago that we were ready for a hard-fought game. But things have taken a dramatic turn here early. They jumped all over this guy, including that grand slam. And they might not be done yet.
Next up is Max Muncy.
The second baseman.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Boy, it's hard to let a grand slam go, but the only silver lining is now that you're working with a clean slate. Nobody on, nobody out. Got to treat it like it's a fresh inning.
Muncy is one of the very few left-handed bats that displays a lot of power against left-handed pitching. He drives the ball well in these matchups, which simply has not been the case very often in baseball.
Yeah, and I think it all starts with his front shoulder. I mean, so many times you see left-on-left matchups, and what is it? Slider in the dirt, fastball that lights up a left-handed batter. Not with this guy. He keeps his approach short, keeps that front shoulder tucked, and plays with the big part of the field.
So we got him looking there. Max Muncy is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. In there, 2-2.
Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
Hard hit ball to second, and that's through for a hit.
The designated hitter.
At the plate, Jose Martinez, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
1-1 the count. From the belt, the pitch.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. The 3-1 is in there for a full count now, 3-2.
Count is 3-2.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. The relay throw, and he's safe.
Batting in, the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Kiermaier now. The 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Merrill Kelly comes on to work much earlier than anticipated, obviously, as he'll try and right the ship in the very first inning. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. A bouncer up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 6-0 ball game.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the third baseman.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. Soft liner towards short. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, David Peralta, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Stepping in, Christian Walker. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here's the pitch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
He's had some success so far, but he's going to need to continue to throw strikes early on in the zone, because the more they see this guy, sooner or later they're going to figure him out.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Eduardo Escobar standing in. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Three and 0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
3 balls and 2 strikes to Eduardo Escobar.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
That is settled. The shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
Into the box, Nick Ahmed, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. He's set. Now the pitch.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that. Last half of the second set to go, and that brings up the corner infielder Ji-Man Choi.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down, because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. 2 balls and a strike to the Rays first baseman. The 2-1. Austin Meadows is on deck. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. He'll throw down to first, 1 away. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and Austin Meadows will be the next to bat. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the 2nd out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Renfroe is usually a right fielder, but he's playing in left field today. 2 balls and no strikes to the Rays left fielder.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
3-0 to him now. Now here's the pitch. And this is nowhere close, and it's a 4-pitch walk. So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the big bat of Max Muncy from the stretch. Lifted in the air to center. Center fielder on the run. He's there to track it down. And striding forward now is the DH, Cole Calhoun, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
Line drive, base hit to right.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Carson Kelly.
In now, Carson Kelly, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Carson Kelly goes down for the first out here in inning number 3. And now they'll tag him out. Bottom of the 3rd now. And up next will be Willie Adames. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
Count even at 2-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next will be the right-handed hitting Jose Martinez. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. And it's 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike. Ball.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Hey, after the double at his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And that's in there, base hit.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kevin.
So here's Kevin Kiermaier as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. 1-1.
2 balls.
Good breaking.
Now.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Grounded back up the middle, reined in. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just at the plate, Tim LeCastro. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. No balls and a strike to count. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And here's a curveball looked at, strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Not shocked by their aggressive nature at the plate today, but they got to change their MO if they're going to compete in this one.
Behind 0-2 now. Changeup, and he ain't buying it, 1-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Renfroe is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. So here's the cleanup hitter, David Peralta, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Too low, 1-0. No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Kiermaier is going to have room out there as he ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next will be the power-hitting catcher, Mike Zunino. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Loud contact off the bat of Zunino, and a ball sent to deep left field. And it's gone as they add still another.
Yeah, this guy continues to impress with his bat. He's playing the most demanding position in the game, the position that takes the most out of you mentally and physically, and he's putting up these kind of offensive numbers. Catchers like that are like unicorns. Super rare.
And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. And it's 1-2.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches, anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
And 1 gone. 1 out here in the Tampa Bay 4th, and that brings up the corner infielder Ji-Man Choi. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
That's a ball.
7 runs, an equal number of hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. A ball and a strike. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. Now here's the pitch.
Ball 3.
Austin Meadows is on deck. The 3-1 is in there for the second strike.
Full count.
1 out, nobody on. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Kelly has it, and the throw to first is there to record the second out. At the plate, Austin Meadows. He was a ground out victim last time up. Low for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
Here it comes, the 3-0.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
This is pulled into right. Marte will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Into the box now, Christian Walker. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Stepping up to the plate, Eduardo Escobar. He singled his last time up. And that misses inside, 1-0.
It's no wonder this guy's pitch count is so low. If they keep swinging on the first pitch, he's got a real chance to go deep into this one.
And a strike to even the count, 1-1. And that catches the high outside corner, 1-2 now.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
The 1-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Meadows is there, 2 down. Ready now, Nick Ahmed. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it, and that retires the side. Coming to the plate now, Hunter Renfroe, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Hunter.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Nope.
1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here's another 2-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Out in front of it, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. And gone. An absolute bomb.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
To the plate now, Willie Adames. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ball 2.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the designated hitter, Jose.
Stepping in now, Jose Martinez. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
A line shot to third base. Throw back to the bag, and the runner's back in time. Ready for another shot now, Kevin Kiermaier. Runner in scoring position with two gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
The 1-1 home.
Nope. Outside.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And that one finds the target on the outside corner, 2-2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Hit out towards second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and striding forward the designated hitter, Cole Calhoun. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone to lead off the inning. So now to the plate, Carson Kelly.
The catcher.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. Here's Starling Marte. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Strike taken up in the zone.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
And he misses 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Hit hard to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Tim LeCastro. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Diamondback center fielder with a friendly 2-0 count.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the catcher, Mike Zunino. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Well, this has been a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen. As you can see there, they're asking a lot of him in this one, so I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a day off or 2 after this one.
3-0 now. Joey Wendell is on deck. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike two. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Junior Guerra gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Joey Wendell digs in now. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Marte going back. Gone!
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Standing in now, Ji-Man Choi. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. No hits to this point. Haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground right to him on the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Into the box, Austin Meadows, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Great curveball there, really fooled him with that one. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. So 2 outs now in the Tampa Bay 6th, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. 2 out, nobody on. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Max Muncy would be next. He loses him on ball 4. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Well, you have to have a lot of confidence and composure to pitch effectively, and right now, I'm just not seeing it. He looks kind of rattled out there to me.
3-0 to him now. Has a look, now the pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. Ready for another chance? Willie Adames, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jose.
Into the box, Jose Martinez. And he lays off there, 1-0. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And this one's over for a high strike, 1-1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
And the 2-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rays DH.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been. All set for the start of the inning. And up next, the outfielder, David Peralta.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move on.
Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Christian Walker.
In now, Christian Walker, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the seam as it scoots through on the carpet for extra bases. The runner from second scores as they inch a bit closer.
The third baseman, number 5, Eduardo.
So here's Eduardo Escobar. And a ball 1-0. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. In tight. Awfully tight. 2-0 now. Popped him up. Choi over to his left. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Nick Ahmed. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Meadows is right there as he takes it for the second out. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1. 3-1. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Now batting,
first pitch of the at-bat on its way. Carson Kelly is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Into the box now, Starling Marte, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. A ball and a strike. Now a ground ball and a chance for Adames at short. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided. Hector Rondon enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Digging in, Kevin Kiermaier. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Ahmed into shallow left. He can't get there as it falls in.
Now batting, the catcher, Mike.
Throw over to first. Back in standing. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. So here's Mike Zunino. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
And the runner back in standing. Nobody out, runner on first. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
And he won't have to contend with a throw as that misses for ball 4. First and second now to start the inning. And this is low, ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. None out, runners at first and second. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Marte comes on now, and he has it 1 down. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
First baseman.
Digging in once again, Ji-Man Choi, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 0-1 the count. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Here now the 2-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. He's set. Here it comes. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Grounded to the right. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. The relay, the tag, and he is out at third. And with that, the side is retired.
Leading off to the Diamondbacks.
At the plate now, Tim LeCastro. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Line drive to left. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ketel Marte is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Now a little dribbler here off to the right side of the mound. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. Now at the plate, David Peralta, who came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play... Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hunter Renfroe comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard, but right into the shift. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. At the plate, Max Muncy. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Pitch on the way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now that's popped up. Walker is under it near the mound. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in now, Willie Adames. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. In there at the knees, strike one. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitch.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and all set to start the ninth in this one. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Christian Walker. Hit back up the middle. Adames picks it up. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. So striding in, Eduardo Escobar. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Swing hard liner to left center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. At the plate, Nick Ahmed down the first baseline. And that's a fair ball as it's through into right field. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
Now back, designated hitter, Cole Calhoun.
So now to the plate, Cole Calhoun, as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike one. Ground ball right side. To second for one. Digging in and looking for more, Carson Kelly. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach at 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
Arizona down to its last strike. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 11-4 at the end of this affair. The Rays posted 11 runs on the scoreboard when